Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the channel. As always, David here with another cryptocurrency update. I don't know if you guys can see behind me this bright light. The sun is rising on Christmas morning. Families around the world are opening presents, and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, it could be just another beautiful morning for you wherever you are. And if it's not a beautiful morning and you don't see the sun right now, I hope you're at least having a beautiful night and that you could see the moon. This is something really important for us to remember. No matter where in the world we are connected to everybody at all times throughout every point of the day. There's never going to be a moment in your life where you should ever feel like you're truly alone. Okay? So again, thank you guys for joining the channel. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We've got the new year coming up. Today's video, I want this to be about numbers and cents. In 1994 was basically the start of the .com era. Nobody had internet, really. There wasn't Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. There wasn't instantaneous access to email. I mean, everything was just getting started. Apple, Amazon, Qualcomm, all of these tech internet companies started to boom in 1994. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually look at the numbers. 1994, the S&P 500, and 1994, the Dow Jones Industrial. We're going to start from where those prices were at the beginning, the middle, and the end. This is going to be something that I think is really important, as we had the worst day for the stock market yesterday, Christmas Eve, I think ever. Okay, let's start. December 1994, $462 at the S&P 500. By time March 2000 had come, which was getting close to the peak of the .com bubble, because now it wasn't just technology, it was we gotten into a bubble range. $1,532. It went up 332% over the course of 6 years, let's say, 5.5, 6 years. From March 2000 to October 2002, it had dropped 48% from 1,532 down to 798. From October 2002, remember these numbers, we've now got a 332% increase over 6 years to a 48% decrease over the course of a year and a half, 2 years. All right. October 2002, 798 to 2007, October, back up to 1,565. So it basically made back that entire 48, 49% within 4 years or 4.5 years, 2002 to 2007. Okay, from 07 to 09, what do you think happened? Booms and busts. Obviously, it busted. From the 49% gain, you now have a 55% loss. From 2007 October to March 2009, it goes from $1,565 down to $699, okay? Now, from March 2009, I can tell you that there was not another major retracement in the S&P 500. The S&P 500 from March 2009 up until September of 2018 went on a 418% rise. Forget that, all right? For some reason, we've now seen an 8-year span and a 400% increase, as opposed to, let's say, a 2 to 3 to 4 year span like we've discussed, with a 48% increase. Okay, so the start took 6 years, 332%, and the finish took 8 years, and it was 418%, but the increase from price is exponential. You had a starting price of $462, and then you had a starting price of $699, ending off where we are today at $2,351 for the S&P 500. All right, so let's go to the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones in 1994. This is the Dow Jones, the crazy one, the one everybody's watching. Dow Jones 94 was trading at $3,655. Now, I'm using the same dates, the same calculation range. We're going to go December all the way to September of 2018, 94 to 2018. This is probably longer than most of you have been alive, and if not, definitely longer than some of you have been trading or had any idea of what investment or currency was. December 94, 36.55 to March 2000, the same time frame, up 307%. So when everyone says that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are all correlated and the moves are so succinct, how does it happen? Explain to me this chart once I read it to you. December to March 2000, the same exact 6 or 5.5 years, up 307%. The S&P was up 332% in that same exact time frame, almost to the days. March 2000 to October 2002 was from 11,234, that's where we got to, in March of 2002, which I told you was a 307% increase, to October 2002, back down to $7,197. So it was a 36% decrease over that same 2 years, okay? October 2007, what do you think happened? It boomed again. October 2007, it goes to $14,198. That's an increase of 49%. That's huge. All right. Now we're from October 2007. Here's where it gets interesting, guys. Back to 2009, March of 2009, from 14,198, it drops to 6,470. That's a decrease of 54%. In the same month that the S&P 500 goes down 55%. Succinct patterns, they're traveling together. They're locked, they're together. All right, here's the fun one. March 2009, $6,470 to September 2018. All right, we're going to go back. Look at the S&P. S&P from March 2009, September 18, up 418% over that 8 years. That's a long stretch, but a large gain. That same time frame for the Dow Jones Industrial, which reached record highs, 6,470 to September 2018, it goes up to $26,769. That is a 414% increase in the same exact time that the S&P went up 418%. If you guys don't think that these asset classes are correlated, or that we have some reason to think that within all of the manipulation that happened in these asset classes from 94, from before 94, from the 80s, from 1964, when we took ourselves off the gold standard and we made our currency just a floating, worth nothing currency that's only worth the value that we're going to give it as a people. Understand that. Because as soon as we decide that the value of the dollar that we transact in isn't what we believed it was, and we actually change it, and we give cryptocurrency the value that we believe it has to have. All right, let's go into the numbers. We're going to go into percentages. All right. If you were going to go to a low end, so now we're going to look, as we saw the worst day in Christmas Eve history yesterday, and we're at the top of a hill, as you could see, 418% to September, 414% to September, the Dow Jones and the S&P. And I'm almost positive if you looked up all of the other charts that they would almost mirror this exact sentiment. All right, S&P, the low end, okay, is down 48%. The high end is down 55%. If we were to experience, that means that the biggest drop they experienced over these timeframes we were discussing is 48 to 55% losses within those short windows of busts, all right? So, taking into account the price of the S&P 500 today, if you were to hold on and just sit with it, you would possibly experience a 48 to a 55% loss, which means we would be going from $2,351 at the S&P 500 to either $1,518 or $1,299. We will be seeing a cataclysmic drop. Now, if the powers that be don't have the ability to control this thing and to prevent the losses from happening like they've done in the past, it is entirely possible that these losses, the 48 and the 55 for the S&P, were just starting points that got frozen in time by the government, not allowing them to fall any farther. If the government lets the free fall happen, we could experience larger drops than that, okay? So that's possible drops from today of 35.5 to 45% if you own just the S&P 500. Let's go into the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, the low-end loss for you today, if it was just to see the norms, would be a 36% low end to a 54% high end loss, okay? Which means at the price today of $21,792, that we have a possibility of seeing a $17,132 Dow Jones Industrial down to a $12,313 Dow Jones Industrial. It comes down to the same thing that we just said. If the manipulators and the powers that be just throw caution to the wind, push all their money into crypto, and just let this thing fly free, we could see massive drops. Like drops that you guys have not even thought of if you were an investor in the stock market. Now, we could use the alternative where if the government was to continue to play this manipulation and this money printing game and this stop everything from crashing game, if it does start to happen. If that does happen, then obviously we'll see these consistent drops, and they will happen. It will happen. I think it took longer for the growth, but the growth was exponentially larger. So I think it will take shorter for the drop, but the drop will be exponentially larger or faster, okay? That is for sure. All right. If you made it to this point in the video, 11 minutes in, treat for you. Okay, today at Christmas time, I'm going to be giving away some XRP. I don't think I'm going to be doing this too often. My bags are not that big, but I love this community and I love this channel. You guys have seriously been amazing to me so far, and I want to give back a little bit what I can. So I'm going to ask 2 questions right now, and each one of those questions is going to be worth 50 XRP. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm going to do it like everyone else does. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Mention you subscribed and leave a comment down below for one of either of these 2 questions. And it will be the first response that wins. All right. Question number 1. You cannot win both. So don't answer in the same category for both questions. All right. We're going to try and give 2 different people this prize. All right. Question number 1. I've recently changed the name of my channel to Another Ripple Effect. What was the name of the channel before I changed it to Another Ripple Effect? First of all, I love that name, by the way. I think you guys are getting a kick out of it too. All right, question number 2. And this will be an interesting one. I think we could get some funny guesses on this one. But how old am I? All right, there's your 2 questions, guys. It's going to be 100 XRP that we're giving away today. I feel honored to be able to do it. I feel honored that we've even got 917 subscribers, even if it was to pause at right here at 917. This journey has just simply been a great bit of fun for me, and I hope for you guys. I hope that you have the opportunity on this holiday morning to be close to your loved ones and just be close to the things that make you happy, you know, whatever it is. I'm serious when I say you guys mean a lot to me, and this cryptocurrency community, XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, everybody, together we will thrive and survive. And I really do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your Christmas to watch this video with New Year's coming up. It's such an important time for us. There's so many amazing things happening, and you guys truly are the best. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Please share this video. Be sure to answer down below for your questions. And whoever wins, we'll get together somehow, and we'll try to get that XRP to you. Get some wallet addresses, and we'll send it. I hope you guys really do have a Merry Christmas. Definitely like, subscribe, and share this video to all your friends and family who you think hate or love cryptocurrency, and they might just need a little bit more information about traditional investing, the ins and outs, the where we're goings, and the where we've been. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.